I am Bruce Naylor, the Frugal Tech, and I wanted to take a few minutes and respond to some viewer comments on the channel. So let's get right to it. The first one comes from Christoph Blazewicz. If I mangled your name, I'm really, really sorry. But Christoph asked the question, he goes, I would like a video on your preference using tablets or laptops. Are tablets a laptop replacement? Thanks, Bruce. Okay, my preference is I have different use cases for both. Typically, I use my tablet for content consumption. That's watching videos, catching up on my social networks, and reading the news. And it's really handy for that because it's something I can quickly grab and go. Recently, my wife was in the hospital, and I took a tablet up to her to use while she was, getting better, something to keep her, doing the things she likes to do. It was much more convenient to have a cheap $60 tablet than was to lug her MacBook Pro to the hospital. So they've got their use cases, and they are separate device categories. But as I said, the lines kind of get blurred when you start talking about such things as the Microsoft Surface and other devices. But for me, laptops have gotten so powerful. I'm using a MacBook Pro as my main machine now. It's running Windows virtual machines. I'm editing videos on it. I'm running my business off of it, and it's that powerful. And I've got two 27-inch 1440 displays hooked up to it. But I also know if I want to just take off, go on vacation and edit video, whatever, I can just quickly disconnect it and go. I think they both have their use cases. One does not replace the other because the tablet's certainly not going to be able to run Final Cut or anything like that for me. But the Surface Pro 3, and I'm sure the 4 when it comes out, really says you can do both with it, basically. So that's the best answer I can give on that. The next comment comes from DD93. Now he's commenting on a video I made about the Dell XPS 8700, and this was what I consider to be a budget desktop PC for people who are not enthusiasts and don't want to build their own, but they're looking for a good all-arounder at a reasonable price. Now in the video, I'll read his comment. It says, here's a quote, "It's not possible to build a machine with this much hardware for this price," close quote. "Why are you misleading people? You are also misleading people into thinking this is a gaming PC for $800. I could build a monster that would blow this thing out of the water. And please, people, don't listen to this guy. This is not a gaming PC, and it's not a good PC for the price." Okay. Whoa. First off, what DD93 didn't do was actually listen carefully to the video. What I said was that it's not possible to build a machine with this much hardware and sell it profitably without compromises. See the difference in the meaning? Night and day. Night and day. Nor did I say this is a dedicated gaming machine. What I said was you can definitely play video games on it, because I did. I had the Dell XPS 8300 and played some games just fine on it. Mind you, 1080p medium settings. But I never suggested or never meant to suggest this was going to be a great gaming machine. But you could make a good gaming machine out of it if you upgraded the video card on it, because I think the $800 model come with like a GT 720 video card, some kind of off-the-wall video card. So upgrade the video card, you can have a decent little gaming machine for around the $800 mark. So not misleading people. DD93 didn't really listen to my video carefully, and I certainly didn't attempt to mislead anybody. Now the third comment I want to respond to, this is in reference to the video I just made the other day about Marques Brownlee, his new Maingear Shift computer, and I question whether that machine was given to him or whether he's paid for it, or just what the story was, because he plans on making a bunch of videos and doing reviews of it, etc. Anyhow, William McGill writes, and it's rather lengthy, so I'm going to kind of condense this down. He starts off with the question is the content journalism or is it entertainment? Great question. If journalism, then the beginning of the presentation with and including a statement in the posting notes with a disclosure on the order of the item being reviewed was provided to me free/on loan/at a discount by the vendor is absolutely necessary. If it's entertainment, then the disclosure would be nice, but the absence of one simply reinforces the hopefully rational viewer skepticism of the presentation. I'm going to stop at this point. First off, I think whenever you turn on this camera and you talk about a product, you are taking the role of a technology reviewer, and that puts you in the role of a journalist. Now, I may do it in an entertaining way, and I'll tell you somebody that does a great job of that is Barnacules Nerdgasm, for example, does a great job being entertaining but giving you information. But you're still taking that role of being a journalist, and probably in my mind the most important thing that a journalist can have is their integrity. I believe whenever you review an item, disclosure needs to be made somehow in the video how you came across the item. Was it given to you as a review unit? Is it on loan as a review unit? Did you purchase it as a review unit? And let the audience decide what level of skepticism they might want to have. The style that you do the video, your production quality, your humor, whatever it is irrelevant if you don't have the journalistic integrity to back all that up. And that's kind of my point on that. And I think we owe, as YouTubers, to you, our audience, that if we talk about a product, that we at least be very fair and balanced about it and let you know how we were compensated, if we were compensated. Most of the stuff I review, I end up buying. That's why you don't see a lot of hardware reviews from me. But if somebody wants to send me something like LG, I'm looking at you. I'm making it my life's mission to get one of those widescreen monitors in for review. But I can't get LG to respond to me. Do me a favor. Write LG. Say, hey, send Frugal Tech one of the widescreen monitors to review. At any rate, that's it. That's just want to respond to some comments on the channel. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care, everybody. And enjoy your comments down below. I'll talk to you later.